Hey, that's the good news.
Yes.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Thumbs Up Thursday. I'm Veronica.
Good morning. I'm Barbie.
And
Barbie
I'm
Schiffler.
Kathy.
And you're Kathy. Oh my
Yes,
gosh, Kathy,
yay,
are you
Kathy.
showing right now?
I'm showing, or I can see
Yeah.
me.
Oh heck yeah. Okay, cool. I was gonna make it like some big surprise, but now I don't have
Okay.
to.
Here, go ahead.
Hey, real quick, Kathy. Okay, so real quick, I want to first of all thank all of you for watching us, for supporting us through this Thumbs Up Thursday process. It has been a process for us, and I hope it's been a good experience for you. Number one, thank you for all your positive comments. I also want to thank the new people who are joining us today because we are gaining new people each week, which is really cool. And I want to welcome you and tell you that our store is dedicated to education and service and all of that. And today is just one of the things that we do. And we have a fantastic guest speaker, Kathi Quinn, who is joining us, who's going to take you through a really cool project. So before we do that, though, I want to tell you who won our shared, and we're so excited for her because we know she's going to be so happy. Our shared, most shared last week, and she also had to tag 2 friends. So we're going to do that again. You share this Thumbs Up Thursday on your Facebook page, and you have to tag 2 friends, and that's how you get entered. You have to tag those 2 friends. So, Miss Terry Evangelo, thank you so much. You are the winner of this $50 gift card,
Congratulations.
which you can use on our you can use on our website. You know, Tony will tell you how if you want to, but I know you're in the store all the time. You're probably going to want to pick it up and use it on your next purchases in the store. Okay. We look forward to seeing you, Terry. Congratulations. We will also be giving away another $50 gift card, and it will have a certain word that you have to type in the comments at the end of this segment. So we will have a word for you. We will tell you probably about a minute or 2 before we end the segment so that you can enter the word in to enter to win this $50 gift card. Okay. We have had so many people who have been so excited to win, right? And we're excited that you are winning. And we're excited that you're listening and that you're learning more about the products that you might own or that you might want to own, you know, because the holidays are coming.
Yes.
And we have some fun things.
Yes, we do.
So, and we really have a fun thing today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Miss Kathi Quinn, you know I love you, and you know everybody else loves you. I'm just going to let you take it over. Go ahead, girlfriend.
Okay. Well, good morning, y'all. We're here today, and we're going to do the Boo to You triple treat. It is such a cute project. It's exclusive to our special today and what we've got going on. But I want to take you some tips and tricks that I personally use with these. Number one, we're going to get ready. We're going to look at the project, look at our materials. We're also going to look at shortcuts. I'm all about shortcuts. Number one, I think everything should be able to be done in the hoop. I'm trying to get my windows in the hoop. Haven't managed, but we're working on that. But everything should be in the hoop. So we're going to talk about the importance of some good tools to use to get this project in the hoop. Now, if Tony can show my screen, I think Tony's supposed to. There. Thank you. That is such magic. Wait, it went away. There. Now I'm back to the other one. I need this one. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this is our Boo to You banner, and I couldn't figure out how to get it to display real good on the table, so I went ahead and put it in this little one. But I want you to notice we have 2 sizes. Now, these designs are exclusive to R&K. This is an exclusive by Pickle Pie, but you can only get it through the R&K kit that will be offered later. So here we go. This is what we're going to look at. So you've got your choice of size, lots of ways to do this, and there's some really cute things on this. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way, and let's look at what it's going to require fabric-wise. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out 4 pieces of black. Now, this is for the small size. Like I say, there's 2 sizes given, 2 sets of designs given. So it's really quickly, you can figure out this is panel 1, this is panel 3, and our central panel is the orange. So you're going to cut 6 pieces of fabric. We're also going to cut out 3 pieces of our embellish, our R&K embellish embroidery batting. So you'll have a piece cut out for each of these. We're also going to have a couple of pieces of white for our ghosts, and it is going to be backed with our embellish repositionable web. Now, what is nice about having repositionable web? That means I'm going to iron it on the back of this fabric, and that is going to fuse to my applique fabric. Then I am going to cut my shapes. Now, we're going to talk about having shapes pre-cut. Professional embroiderers do not cut in the hoop. It is fraught with danger. You can cut it too big and you've got those hairs sticking out. You can cut it too close and now it pulls out from under your stitch line. Plus, you run the risk of causing that hoop to hammock while you're cutting in that hoop. If your hand touches it, your hoop will get a hammock and the stitches won't match at all. It is much easier to pre-cut your shapes, and we're going to talk about an easy way to get there. So we're going to do that, and then especially when you have small pieces, look at how tiny this little bow is. Those are a nightmare to cut in the hoop, out of the hoop anyway. So we're going to look at ease. So you will also have 3 pieces, and the pattern calls for ribbon. It calls for eighth inch ribbon. I used this cord and I loved it. And you'll see it's a really cool little feature that is built into these designs. So that is what you're going to need material wise. Now we'll talk about stabilizer wise. You're going to need a mesh. And I always recommend either our no-show mesh or our power mesh. You're going to also need your repositionable webbing. Now, why is repositionable webbing so awesome? Because when I peel the back off this and I stick it down, what if I'm a little off? I didn't get my stitches covered well. Well, I can pull it off and reposition it. That is way cool that you can do that. And that way you make sure it's in there perfect, but it is going to stick and it's going to hold so that it does get all the edges, so that it won't scooch while you're stitching. And that is huge. So we've got our repositionable web. We're also going to use, we've got this new, and this is so cool. This is our new Press and Bond Ultra. Basically, this is a glue sheet. Well, you know what? I don't even like to sew where I have a space to turn a design through. So I can just cut me a piece of this, put it in that seam line, and press it closed, and it is a permanent bond. This is also a good way if you create a patch. What if you created a little patch to put on a jacket or a pocket on a pair of pants? You can fuse this down, and it is a permanent fuse. So this is a brand new product. So you will find that that is in with our little kit on how we're going to work this. Now we're also going to have our threads. Now, what you're going to get if you in our kit is you're going to get white, pink, orange, and black. And you can see obviously those are ones that we have used in our piece. Okay. So here we go. Those are the threads we're using. But now we've also added a variegated thread, and look at how cool the stippling looks in variegated. And I don't know if you can see that real good, but I did the little ones in just a black thread. I love this variegated as the stippling. It looks really neat, gives some dimension, fun. And then we have a spool of our glow-in-the-dark thread. Now what I did is I outlined my ghosts in glow-in-the-dark. And I'll give you a couple tricks because glow-in-the-dark thread is more expensive. So when we're using glow-in-the-dark thread, we want to use it judiciously. So I did my placement line, my tack down lines in my white. But then when it was going to do the finish line, I changed to my glow in the dark. So when the lights are out, my ghosts will glow. So kind of fun. So those are the materials we're going to be looking at. But first, before we get there, we need to look at how are we going to create these cut files. Now, this is our Floriani Total Control software. Now, I want to teach you any single cut file you, undo is my friend. You notice I didn't have it all selected. So undo is my friend. I'm going to bring my cursor down. I have two screens going. Now, what I'm going to do here is with this design, what I need to do is create a cut file. Now, we know that this ghost is applique and the bow is applique. Now, how would I know that? If I look over in the segment view, you can see I have a placement line, and we'll go through these step by step with stitch out so you understand. I have a placement line. I have a cut line so I can trim my batting down. I have the stippling, but now I have a placement line, a tack down line, a zigzag underlay, and then I have my ghost. So you can see this is definitely an applique. If I come down here, you can see the same thing happens with the bow. Well, how am I going to utilize this information? Well, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to left mouse click on my cut line, and we'll zoom in so you can see. Do you see it's highlighted, this cut line? It's highlighted in a blue. So now that I have highlighted that cut line, that's the only thing selected, and you can see it's selected right here. I'm going to right mouse click copy. I'm going to open a brand new piece of paper, and I'm going to paste. Right mouse click and paste. Now I want you to notice there is that line. Now I'm going to go ahead and see here if I can change the color. I've got a little bit going on here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to tools, toolbars, and I'm going to reset my workspace. For some reason, I've been going crazy with this computer with all this new stuff, and I missed putting up my color bar. So I've got to reset my workspace for that. And let's just pull this down so we get a good, as big as we can get it. Okay, so now that I've reset my workspace, I'm going to turn that dark, and I'm just going to left mouse click on a dark color. Why? So you can see it. So here is the cut line for my girl ghost. Now this would be a nightmare to cut in the hoop. So what I'm going to do is I am going to select it, and I am going to come down and I am going to turn this into artwork. So now you can see, oh, it's in stitches.
Sure
I'm so glad this happened because I did something that would drive you crazy. So let's start over real quickly. It's a good thing this happened, and it only happens when you're live, these things. When I open this design, I'm going to go open this design. I want to make sure, do you see this convert to outlines? What happened is I installed a beta version of our software and forgot that I did that. So I'm going to come back to this. It doesn't matter which one I pick. I'll pick the large girl just so we can see her better. I want to make sure convert to outlines is done. The reason being, when you don't convert it to outlines, it is stitches. And we can't do anything with stitches, but stitches stitch out nicer. So we have the option, once you're finished with anything, to let it be completely stitches. And by that, it actually has a better stitch out. So that's why. Now let's go back through this. We're going to select our ghost. We're going to select that cut line right there, that placement line. I'm going to right mouse click, copy. I'm going to get a new piece of paper. Come on, baby. New piece of paper. And I'm going to paste. Now that I have pasted this, you notice my star down here is highlighted. That says I'm going to change these stitches to artwork. It's extremely simple. Left mouse click. Now your artwork. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as an SVG so I can cut this out on my Scan and Cut. Why in God's name do I want to risk ruining a panel of fabric, batting, stabilizers, and time because I cut wrong? I cut too close, too far, hammocked it. So I'm going to do one other little thing that I do to ensure safety. I'm going to come up to this transform. And do you notice that this says maintain aspect ratio, and I have width and height, but I also have a percentage. I am going to go up 1%. That's all. And it's minuscule, but it makes this just a little bit bigger. I want to make sure I can cover those placement lines really well. So I make my cut files 1% bigger. Now I'm going to say File, and I'm going to go to Save As. Now we come down here and we can save to anything. I can save it as a JPEG, a PNG, but I want an SVG. Any cutter on the market will read that. We also have FCM with Scan and Cut, but Scan and Cut will also read SVG. So now as I do that, I'm going to say large ghost girl. Now, once I do that, I'm going to save that design. So now I will put that on a jump drive and I will plug it in to my Scan and Cut, and I'm going to cut out my files. Why in God's name would I cut with scissors? So let's go ahead and let's go back. Let's come back here and let's start looking at what we're doing. Okay, so now we're prepared. We ironed our embellish repositionable webbing on. I put it through my Scan and Cut. And why do we want to Scan and Cut? Because I can put this anywhere on the mat. I can put my orange fabric somewhere else on the mat. And I can put my 2 pieces of white and a piece of orange. I can scan that mat. You can't beat a camera. When it comes back, I can see exactly where my fabrics are, and I will move my designs to be on top of my pieces of fabric. And I've lost, there it is. So I'll have these on my Scan and Cut, and I will move my designs on. Then my Scan and Cut in a minute will cut out 2 ghosts and a piece of bow tie. How quick and easy is that? And now I know I'm going to have perfect placement when I get ready to do my appliques. If you don't own a Scan and Cut, honey, I know you own a microwave. Just think of them in the same vernacular. So I told you we'd go through. Now, the first thing it's going to do, I'm going to hoop my no-show mesh. Step 1 is it's going to stitch out a placement line. Once I have that placement line, I know exactly where to place my batting. I'm going to center it. Once that is centered, what it's going to do is it is going to come down and it is going to tack my batting down. Then I am going to take my scissors, and I know that y'all have been to any of my classes ever. You know my favorite scissors that we make are our Quilter Select Applique Wave Scissors. Oh my gosh. If you don't own these, you haven't lived. Look at this. Look at how simple this is to cut. Now, if it's in a hoop, it's even much easier. But I'm just going to cut around this. Look at how close and perfect that is. Those scissors are invaluable. And you know what's best? Remember, Alex Anderson is left-handed. If you're left-handed, she has these in a left-handed version. How cool is this? And with those sharp little points, you can get down into every nook and cranny when you have something that's a V or a little pointed in. These get in real good. So we're going to trim this away clean. Once that is trimmed away, we are next going to take a piece of our black and center it over our batting. Once that is centered, I'm going to tape it down. Always tape everything down with your stitch perfection tape. Because if you don't, I promise you, when you have a piece of batting and you put a piece of fabric over the top of it, it will start stitching around. And then if it's not taped down nice, you're going to get a little pucker or a little pull in here. And you all experienced it. I don't have to, need I say more. So what you want to do, if you want to tape this fabric down with just a little tension, now it's going to come back, and I've used that variegated thread to do my cool stippling. The next step is I changed to my white thread, and what I did is I stitched out my placement line for my ghost. Now here's my ghost. Now this is my pet peeve. I do not want to see anybody doing this little number where they're trying to pick the edge off. All you do is rat up the edge of your applique piece. You're going to take a T-pin, and the reason I use T-pins is they're not so pointy sharp. They don't cut through real heavy. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that away, and I'm going to peel this from the center out. That way, I don't have any ratted up edges. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to place this perfectly. And you see, I missed right here. It's not perfect. Well, that's okay. This is repositionable. So I'm going to come back in, and there we go. Now I can see that I have pretty well. Remember, I gave myself a 1% goof rate. So now I have placed this down. Now what's going to happen is this design assumes we're trimming in the hoop. That is not professional. It is not accurate. And you have every chance of ruining the piece you've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and still take my white thread. And the next thing it's going to do is it's going to stitch down a tack down. And why that is it tacks it down so you could trim. Well, I don't need to do that. So then the next series is it's going to stitch this down with a nice zigzag. I'm going to do all of that with my white thread. Once that zigzag, that underlay is finished, and the reason we have a nice zigzag is so that we have a pretty raised satin stitch around the edge. Then I'm going to change my thread to my glow in the dark, because I don't want to waste any of this thread with a placement line, a tack down line, and a underlay that you're never going to see. Now I'm going to use this, and it's going to go ahead and stitch out my finish line on my ghost. Then what I will do is I'm going to stitch out our eyes, stitch out our mouth, and stitch out our glasses. So there is that. Now, the next step is it puts some little dashes up here, and I don't know how well you can see those, but there's a little orange dash right here and a little orange dash here. Okay, so it tells you where to lay your ribbon. And note, my ribbon is going across the corner. Now, like I said, I use this cording, and I loved it because I'll show you the function for it. Now, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to tape this one down. Once those are taped in place, our last step will be to place our backing fabric over it. And what it's going to do now is it's going to stitch around here. And it's going to leave an opening here of about, about 2 inches. So I'm going to then take my Quilter Select rulers and my rotary cutter, which I can't reach. Let me grab it. Trying to reach across. This is stitched down, and it tells me then to trim 1/2 inch away from the stitching line, wherever that is. So I will trim. Note, this doesn't slip. It's a Quilter Select ruler. They won't slip. Look at this. It never moves on my fabric, and I'm barely putting any pressure at all on this. So I don't have to worry about doing an oh shoot cut. So we're going to cut it all around the 3 sides, 1/2 inch away from the stitch line. Now here was my girl ghost, just in case. Now on this one, We did the white applique. Then we did the same thing with the little bow. We had a placement line. We put our bow down. It did a cut line. Then it did a zigzag. Then it did the finish. So there's our girl and our boy. Then I'm going to turn it right side out. Now I'm going to show you what is so cool about these corners. They have, let me use the orange one because it's a lot more apparent. Do you see these little cords or ribbons? The pattern calls for ribbons. I just like the cord. When we finished, you notice how it's stitched out. You see that little cord? It folds to the back. How cool is this? It folds to the back. Now, when I want to string something through it, or we want to attach it if we're using one of these, this just slides through those. How cool is that? That is so awesome. You can't even see it. I love them. I think that was a brilliant idea. I think this is a brilliant design. Now, here's the center panel. It's done exactly the same. There's just no applique. So, of course, we'll get our placement line. We'll put our batting. We'll trim our batting. We'll put our orange fabric. We'll do the boot to you. Now, I debated on using my glow in the dark, but it would look pretty stupid just going, oh, oh, ooh. So I didn't. I went ahead and just left this panel with regular embroidery thread. I went ahead and quilted it with the orange as well. Turned it. It has the same little, you've got the same little things on it before you turn it. Then when you fold in the bottom, we take our press-in bond, cut us a little piece, and we iron it shut. No stitching. All of it is done in the hoop. How magic is this? This is the coolest little product. Now, when you buy the kit, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to want this kit. When you buy the kit, you're going to get your embellish. You're going to get your press-in bond ultra. You're going to get your batting. You're also going to have in this kit, you're going to receive all your threads. You're going to get your embroidery perfection tape. That's the pink tape that I'm taping everything down with. We always want our pink tape. You're also going to get some stitch perfection tape. And you're going to get a reusable bag. How cool is this? That bag is adorable. This kit is exclusive. This is exclusive to R&K. The only place you can get these designs, the only place you can get all this is through R&K, through our dealers, through Miss Veronica. She's on top of this. Miss Veronica's on top of all of this. You can get
I'm even more on top. Can you hear me, Kathy?
She's even more on top. I'm going to give it to Veronica.
I want to tell you something. As I was watching this, I got excited. And Barbie actually stitched her own little, this is something you don't know. We planned all this because I was on mute.
Okay.
So this is the bag. This is the kit. So excited.
Give Veronica the screen. There we go.
Yesterday, Barbie, I got so excited about this project that I had Barbie do one of them. And she did use her scan and cut.
Yay.
And she did use our Brother Luminaire to stitch the.
Yes.
You can use any embroidery machine you want because there's two sizes. But
but why wouldn't you have a Luminaire? Why wouldn't you have a Luminaire? It's got a camera.
Why wouldn't you have a Luminaire?
Mine was all switched on the Luminaire.
All about the Luminaire.
Exactly. So we went ahead and stitched this. So I have something to say to you, Kathy, that you don't know, and to everybody else.
Okay.
So I know we just came up with this. Okay. So when I sell this bag, I want to sell this bag at the special price. Okay. Which is already valued at $144. But there's going to be more value to buying this kit. And I want to sell this kit with every single thing. So there's more than what's up there that's going to be on this kit for $99.99. Okay. We're going to also add the fabric. Okay. We're going to put the fabric in the kit so they have everything they need to make this. We're also going to put the cording. We absolutely love that cording trick.
Clever idea.
Very clever because we didn't do it that way. And we're going we're going to instruct you on that. And let me tell you how.
Yay!
We are actually going to do a class on this. We're going to provide the machines for you, the Brother Luminaires. And if you buy this kit during Thumbs Up Thursday for $99.99, or you can buy it after. If you watch this segment, on our YouTube, definitely subscribe to our YouTube. But if you watch this segment after, you can still buy the kit. It's going to be on our website while supplies last, okay? And you will get a free class.
Make a few. We only made a few. I mean, we
Okay.
don't have a ton at the office because, of course, we never know. So when they're out, they're not making more kits. So if you're interested, you're the first people to hear about it. Grab them now.
Yeah, you should.
Yes,
And
yes.
here's the other piece. I know a lot of people watch from out of state, or you're not here to take advantage of the class. So here's our announcement. Barbie is going to do, and I'm going to tell you that if you're not around here, you don't live around here. Let's say you live in Dallas, where I've met all of my daughter's customers at that last show I just did, and they said they watched this. Barbie is going to do, and I'm telling you, Barbie is literally, she's our star. People just absolutely love her and the classes that she offers. She makes it fun. She makes it easy. She makes it clear. Everybody can do it. So if you're not here, we're going to do our first Zoom class. We never did any Zoom classes through COVID. We never did any Zoom classes, period. I am a very hands-on business owner. I like you being here. I feed off of my customers' energy, and selfishly, I don't like offering Zoom classes, but now I'm starting to kind of see that it's important, right?
Yes.
Because how am I going to share you even more, right?
Yes.
And if you don't live here, you'll be able to do a Zoom class if you can't come to the hands-on class. Let's say you don't want to come to the hands-on class, but you want to come to the Zoom class and you do live here. Not a problem. You just let us know when you buy the bag. You let us know if you want to do the Zoom class, and we'll invite you to the Zoom, or let us know if you want to come to the hands-on class where we provide the Brother Luminaires, because we provide those every day, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so there's going to be limited seating, obviously. I did just get a whole new shipment of Luminaires in, but and I still have my classroom models. Actually, I still have, by the way, if you're looking to get a deal on the Luminaires, I actually still have 1 Luminaire 2 left, upgraded to the 3 for a very special price. I can't say it online because I'd get in trouble. But I also have a trade-in Luminaire 2 upgraded to the 3 that is hardly used. I'm telling you, probably, I think it's less than $1 million. It's like 800 and something, 800,000 stitches, less than $1 million.
Wow.
That's like new. That's like even newer than our classroom models. That's even going to be less expensive than our classroom models. And it's upgraded to the 3. So if you're interested, let us know. But more importantly, this kit right here, you buy this kit for $99.99. It's going to have everything in it, including our support with a class.
Yes. Yes.
And also, I wanted to say, you were showing that repositional applique stick.
The embellish repositionable web, but applique stick is my very favorite. That is my favorite. No, it's okay. It's okay because they're both repositionable webs. But I'm going to tell you my favorite R&K product. We have Applique Wonder, we have Applique Stick by Alex Sanderston, and we have Embellish repositionable web. They're all different. However, my favorite of all time is the Applique Stick. That's the one
I have all of them. But we don't have the Embellish.
But I love Applique
okay.
Stick.
We have them. So this one would work too, but this would be the same basically as what's in their kit. So when they fall in love with that,
the same. It will work the same.
Come buy this. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. So I apologize if this was supposed to be an embellished.
Not a problem. They both affect the same result. They're just made a little different because the developers think in a different way. One wants more sticky on the back, one wants less sticky on the back, one wants more
Okay.
fusibility, one has less, but they both work just fine.
Got it. And I love, we use Apple Stick and we
Yeah.
love
Apple
Apple
Stick is
Stick.
my
So,
favorite product of the repositionable webs. That's my number one.
okay. So when you fall in love with it, we have it here at the store so you can use it for other things. Now,
Collage
this
quilting.
bag is selling quickly. So
Yes,
you
it
need
is.
to, I'm seeing it right now. They're telling me. So you need to get this. You need to get on our website and get that ordered right away. You can click the
Yes.
link below and get that ordered.
Is there a
Also,
way to
we
buy
have,
it? What about if you want it for free? Is there a way to get it free?
yes, I was just getting ready to tell
were gonna do
them.
that?
Thank you,
Okay.
Kathy.
I
Go
love
ahead,
free.
Barbie. Take it away because Barbie, you're also our
Okay.
scan and cut instructor.
Yes. So I do teach the scan and cut classes too. So I'm pretty excited about this special that we're offering today. So today, if you would like, you can purchase the scan and cut. This model is the 330D Disney one. And
Top
we
of the line.
also have, what was the number of the other
The
one?
325.
325 scan and cut. So both of them are great scan and cuts. But if you purchase that scan and cut, and I will let you know about the price. If you purchase the scan and cut, you get this project bag free. So you'll get to do the kit.
And the class.
Yes, and the class. And you know what else you can do with this beautiful bag? You can use your new scan and cut and decorate this bag.
Oh my gosh, you could.
Yes, my mind's just spinning.
Yes,
It'd be
with
so
the spray
cute.
adhesives, absolutely. So, so they can buy the 330 in the store.
Mhm.
That's a dealer only machine, and it has the Disney, correct?
It has the Disney.
And then they could also buy the 325. So the dealer only model that's going to include the bag is on sale today for $999.
All right.
You can't buy it online. It can only be bought in the store. Okay. And it includes the kit and the class and all the fabric, everything you need. You know what? I'm going to throw in lunch. I'm going to throw in lunch.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to throw in lunch too.
I'm
So that
hungry.
class is going to include lunch. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of fun that day. Okay. Getting ready for Halloween. And
Fun.
also you could buy, if you don't live locally, you could also buy the 325 for $699. Fantastic scan and cut. And we're going to throw in the project bag with that as well. So if you order it online, or if you come in the store, we have both of them in stock. We can show you the difference between the two.
Can
I think.
Can I speak?
Yes, absolutely. Can we put Kathy on?
Do not cut your finger off inch at a time. If you buy the less expensive scan and cut, which is a fantastic machine, it's going to cut. But honey, it doesn't have all the tips and tricks. Don't go for the no tips and tricks, because what happens is you cut off $699, then you have to come back and cut off another $300 when you trade it in. Just snip it off at once instead of two cuts.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it is
and we
awesome.
and we actually don't trade them in. Yeah, we don't trade in, Kathy.
Okay, they don't trade in.
We,
So
not on scan and cuts.
Okay, well, I cut vinyl, I cut fabric, I cut cork, I cut hero foam. You cannot imagine what you can do with that. I cut stitch and shape with that thing to make masks. No more scissors. No more scissors. Go for the scan and cut. You will love it. I promise you. You can send me good emails about thanking me for telling you to buy it.
And guess what? We're going to use the scan and cut in the class that she's teaching.
Cool.
Yes.
So they're going to, if they own the scan and cut, they're going to learn more about the scan and cut.
Yes.
And if they don't own the scan and cut, they're going to wish they took this deal because
it
they wouldn't have had to have purchased the bag. So it would be a good time, if you've been thinking about it, to go ahead and purchase that scan and cut if you don't own it, either one, and get signed up for the class. Let me tell you when that class is. Barbie?
Yes.
I know we wrote it down.
It's the
No shaggy
17th,
edges.
18th,
It's a Monday.
Yes, I'm giving up my day off, ladies.
Monday. Barbie's usually off on Mondays, but we just wanted to do this for you. We think it's such a really cool project. We think the bag is such a great value for getting it for $100 and having everything you need. We just also want the world to know, why is Authorized Vacuum so successful? I can tell you a lot of it is this lady standing right next to me.
You.
My big sister. She's my big sister, even though she's so little. So anyway, we want you to take advantage of that. One more thing I want to tell you, Kathi, before we hang up. And
and I want to show 2 pictures because they don't just get the Boo to You designs. They get some more.
Oh, really?
Really?
With their kit. They'd only get Pickle Pie made these exclusive. Well, they gave us another little exclusive too. Put it back on me and I'll show the picture. There's a candy corn design. Well, there it is.
Oh!
Candy corn. They get that design. And if you watch, let me get this off. I'm having trouble because I'm using 2 screens and I'm not that.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable.
If you do Clarissa Gossett's Friday on Clarissa's Corner, she's going to show you how to make a happy Halloween bag using those designs if you have bought this kit.
Aww.
So there you go.
Excited.
I'm telling you,
that is
stuff. Cool stuff.
That's adorable.
I'm super excited about that.
Yes,
I love that.
ShamWow.
There's more?
ShamWow. There was more. There was the candy corn.
There was the candy corn. Absolutely.
So
I'm like, my gosh, for all this, I'm like, I'm thinking the value of the kit's going up to $200.
It is. It's moving.
Wow. Half of our kits are gone.
Wow.
Half of our kits that we have in stock are gone. So you better go. Okay, Barbie, will you please tell them? Because she was showing the software today. I know you use it every day.
I do. I love Floriani. It is my absolute favorite software. Yes. I've been using it for years and I just tell everybody you have to have it. But you're lucky because we have an event coming up on September 29th. That's a Friday. Or September 30th, that's a Saturday. I think Saturday we have more openings still for you to come to. There's a $39.99 registration fee, and it includes the lecture and the lunch. But I'm going to tell you why you need to come to this, because it is full of information.
DJ and Judy.
No. Oh, I'm still on.
Yeah, okay, that's the event.
Yes. So it's DJ Anderson and Judy Fredenberg. So you are going to learn all about what Floriani can do in your life for you to improve it. And also the importance of stabilizer, because you have to have the knowledge of the stabilizer in order to have good stitch outs. And by coming to this event, you are going to learn so much. I told Veronica, I definitely want to be in this event because I always learn something new.
And DJ Anderson. I mean, Kathi Quinn can tell you who DJ Anderson is. And then we also have Judy Fredenberg as well.
That's a dynamo couple. That is an awesome class.
Definitely. The only thing that could get better is if you were here, Kathi. But
well, I would love to be, but I'm home.
But it's okay. We're going to be doing some more segments with you on Thumbs Up Thursday on more projects. So they're going to get to see a lot more of you. And then the other piece is, what was shown today that Kathi showed with the being able to use that software to make cut files for your scan and cut. That is just like one thing.
Yeah.
There is a lot more that we're going to be showing on that day for $39.99, which includes lunch. So get signed up. I will tell you that Friday is basically almost full. You could probably sneak in Friday, but if you want a smaller venue and you can come on Saturday because there's I think it's like half the people so far that are coming on Saturday at this point. And so if you want to come, I would recommend coming on Saturday for sure. So, and you're going to love it. So if you like the information you saw today, it's great samples and just wonderful door prizes and just all of that. So, one more thing. One more thing. Look what we found in Tony's office yesterday.
I like to go in there and look around.
We found, you want to pull those up? So when we saw we were doing this, and I don't know how you did this. How'd you?
It comes, the little plastic tips come off. So if you had just one, you
so
could
it
make
is
a triangle.
So you could make a triangle, or you could make it go across, like 1, 2, 3. But we've made it into a triangle. We have these cool white stands, and I think the white stands look really attractive with the ghosts.
It does.
And so they are normally $29.99. And if you click the link below, you can also purchase the stand that you can put this on. These are not included in the kit. My gosh, we included everything else, but not this. We can't do this because we put this on sale. They're normally $29.99, and you can purchase it for $24.99 on our website right now. So if you're taking the class, I recommend getting the stand for sure. And they're on sale today, so go for it. And I think it's time to pick our winner. Let's put Kathi back on, though. Okay.
Hey, winner,
Hi,
winner,
Kathi.
chicken dinner. Hi.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, what's the word, Barbie?
It is boo. B-O-O. Boo.
Go ahead and type it in.
Start typing fast.
You know what else would be cute? If you did that design and you put it in the triangle and you put a battery operated candle inside there, then it's glowing around it.
A tea light.
that's cool.
a tea light.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cute?
That'd be super cute.
Also, can you
My head's
imagine
just
on
spinning with
you're
ideas.
always looking for stuff to put on a kid's garment or a bag
Oh
or
my
something
gosh.
for the holidays.
So
How
cute.
simple is this ghost? You've already taken it out. You know how to take it out of the stippling. Just take the ghost out. Select the whole ghost, copy
And put it on a
paste.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm going to put this, and I'm not like an embroidery person, but I think this would be super cute on like a black t-shirt
Absolutely.
with just the ghost and
Yes.
a jacket. You know, so you've got that little boot
Boo.
under your jacket. But
Yeah.
I'm serious.
But
You
make
guys
sure your
are going to
jacket
see me.
No, Veronica, the jacket's got to be open. You don't want to just see boo. You got to make sure they don't see. Okay. Yeah, we need to think this through. I think we need to leave the jacket off.
That would be so cute.
And you're going to see me with it on. Okay.
There you go.
So if you want to share and you want to match with me, we'll be twinsies. This is a great idea. Okay.
It is.
But those candy corns, I love the candy
Well,
corns.
just think
yeah,
how
they're
they
cute.
look
gonna
around a
Candy
neckline.
corns on my fireplace mantle with this going across. It is going to be
Cute.
perfect. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And I never decorate my mantle.
No, that would
know.
be so cute.
I was so inspired by that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, okay. Kits are okay. You guys, if you guys really serious though, if you want a kit, there are only so many.
Yeah.
And so you need to go ahead and purchase those and get in on that class. Okay. I know you're typing boo right now. We'll give you a few more minutes. Actually, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you a little because people are buying those bags right now, and I don't want you to be typing this in and then you can't purchase the bag.
They can call the store to order it too, can't they?
They can.
Yeah. Oh, it's
They
on the
can,
website
but
too.
the problem is once we run out, they're not going to be there, and and the class will be
Hurry
full
up,
and all that
ladies.
stuff.
Don't wait.
Okay, yeah. I just don't want them getting distracted by typing this to win that $50 gift card. You know.
I just want to know who's smart enough to get the scan and cut at the same time.
I know. That is such a cool
That's the
deal.
Well,
that is the deal. I don't know.
Look for that. We're actually kind of worried about running out of kits right now
I
too.
know.
So
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is everybody in?
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it 30 more seconds because people are buying right now. I just don't want them to miss out because they're trying to get in for that $50 gift card. Thank you for your purchases. We really appreciate you supporting our store.
We love all of you.
Very much. And and please check our website before you purchase, things online. We're really building our website right now, and you can purchase machines on there. You can purchase notions. You can purchase a lot of things, and that really helps support our small business to be able to be here for you to do these cool things. So. And it also helps support R&K, to have awesome educators like Kathi Quinn,
Most definitely.
And Amazon doesn't love you. They just love your money. Veronica.
That's
actually
true.
loves
That
you.
is
very
very
true.
true.
Take care of you.
Yes.
That's right.
Wow.
Amazon only loves your money.
Yeah.
I just learned these cute little, I don't know, Kathi Quinn, man, she's got some good ones.
Yeah, she does. She does.
She sure does. So, okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead now and I just see Cindy's on there. Cool. Cindy got
Yeah.
in. Rosemary. Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and cut it off now and let's go ahead and do our drawing for our $50 gift card.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I love all the people that are watching.
I love
us.
them.
Yes.
Woo!
my
Rogers! That is crazy. How many times has Susie won?
Lots. You better go buy a lottery ticket. I'm telling you.
Susie! And she's so cool. I love
She
her.
is. She's
Thank
so
you so
sweet.
much. Congratulations,
Yes.
Susie.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Susie.
you won our $50 gift card. Yay! You can put that towards a scan and cut if you don't
I was
own one
just going to
already.
say, now her scan and cut is only $9.50, $9.49.
I know, right? All right, cool. And free class and the free
Yes,
bag. Yeah,
yes.
awesome.
That's so cool.
Okay, Kathy, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so
We
much,
really
Veronica.
appreciate
It was my
you.
joy. I thank you for having me. I enjoy coming so
Always.
much. See you next month.
Yes, thank you. And,
All
and y'all,
right.
thank
Bye,
you so much for
Kathy.
joining us today. Have a wonderful
Barbie.
rest of your Thursday and weekend. Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.